Fishnet, my friend, welcome to the live stream. Okay. Okay, as you can see, the entire market is red today. Yes, Ross, welcome to the live stream, my friend. Good to see you. The entire market is red today. Bitcoin dumped about 3%, and most altcoins went down at least 15 to 20%. And this is quite normal. When there's, when in the summer, most people tend to you DCA every day, my friend. I think that is the best move to do. You should DCA every single day. Because I think we've got about 2 months to accumulate. Hi, friend. Hello, friend. We've got about 2 months to accumulate before we start heading back up. So, whatever chance you get, you should accumulate the best coins. Now, the market is red on the weekly because Bitcoin did go down around 4%. When it has a flash crash, the entire altcoin market panics. And this is why you see them just flash selling as soon as possible. And now that, institutions are in crypto, generally, they kind of trade macro news. So if anything does come out, if the data comes in hot, then a lot of these altcoins, even Bitcoin specifically, will go down significantly. And this is why we've seen a very fast crash in Bitcoin, because unemployment came in at 4%. Now, that is generally, very high, because for the last 3-4 years, unemployment has been about 2% max. But once it goes past 4%, from historical figures, it tends to just to shoot up. So we could have a high chance of recession if they don't cut rates in the next 2 months. The hotter the data comes, the more bullish the market becomes. Because if data comes in hot, then ultimately the Fed is more likely to cut rates. So you should always be looking for hot data, because we are in an election year. Election years generally mean that most people, they're looking to cut rates, keep the economy boost, because they don't want to look weak in front of other people, other countries. America does not want to look weak in an election year. It doesn't make them look good. And but let's see who comes in power. I mean, for America now, I think if Trump comes in power, it will help crypto. We'll probably have a massive rally in crypto if Trump does come in power. Okay, let's have a look at let's go over here for a second. Let's have a look at the chat. Welcome, Abdul Hamid, bro. Hakim, my bad. How are you, my friend? You okay? AI Tech looking good at 0.18 accumulation zone. Thank you very much, Andreas, bro. I always see you supporting. Excited to see AI Tech June, July, where the fun begins. Exactly, bro. I think we'll probably start moving up in September. Yeah, below 18 cents is ideal. Chris, thank you very much, my friend. Thank you very much. Boys, drop a like on the stream if you haven't already done so. But AI Tech currently is a very good, DCA range. Obviously, you don't want to be DCAing too heavy, as I think it has pumped on the hourly. If you look at it now, it's up about a little bit, 4-5%, whatever it is. It's a tiny pump. But, under 18 cents is ideal. That is exactly when you should be, aiming to accumulate AI Tech. Now, these guys will be getting on Binance. So the more you accumulate now, whenever it does come on Binance, you will be rewarded very nicely. Now, AI Tech does still have the potential to reach at least 3 to 5 billion. If GPU gets mass adopted, we could see at 10 billion. That is when, Soulflex, that's fine, my friend. We'll see you soon anyways, my brother. AI Tech, have you seen AGI? It had a massive wick down. This is because it was consolidating for so long. Now, I did give a DCA alert on that wick. I don't know if you see this massive wick down. It's because it was consolidating for so long. if the market was bullish, we would have seen this going parabolic. But because it was bearish, all the people that was accumulating here for, I think it was at least a month, they were just consolidating at the same price. All those people kind of sold all at once, and it went down to about 21 cents. So this is why for AGI specifically, always keep very high buy orders lower down, because this happens every time. It always has very weird wicks down. It's like whales are selling. It's just like a very sharp wick, and then people buy up. Sharp wick, people buy up, and it's happening continuously. Chris, we cannot talk about that coin right now, my friend. Yeah, smash the like button, boys. Smash the like button. 3 to 5 billion fully diluted. That's true, actually. The dilution for AGI is not too bad. It's actually not too bad. Yeah, I mean, the dilution for AGI is not too bad. The vesting schedule is not harsh at all. So we could still see it doing pretty well. Tectum, this is the thing with Tectum, right? And I've said this pretty much on every live now. So many people panic when this comes back down, and the whales just buy it up every single time. If you go on the Tectum, if you go on the actual Tectum, Telegram page, you can see all the whales accumulating. They buy like 30, 40, 50,000 every time it comes down. And those are the people that's pushing the price back up. And it's kind of just consolidating at this range. You know, higher lows, higher lows. It will eventually break out past this point. And when it does, you will never see these prices again. Yes, Prez. Good to see you, my friend. Where do I see? Oh. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. VR Gigs, welcome to the live stream, my friend. I think that's the first time I've seen you here. Do I see AUT doing 20x? Yeah, I think AUT can definitely do 20x. If you look at AUT, AUT is one of, I would say it is a very strong fundamental project. Now the dilution, the circulating supply isn't that good. However, the vesting schedule is very good. It's only like about a 3.5x, till the end of 2025. However, you're not going to hold these tokens till the end of 2025. You're going to hold them for the next AI pump. You don't want to be holding them forever. You know what I'm saying? So on the next AI pump, you just leave about 10%, about 25% moon bag for it to run through the rest of the year. So you don't want to be holding these tokens forever. Oh, is that you, Master Poo? Not Master Poo. Welcome to the live stream, my friend. Yeah, I can see all doing a 20x. Definitely. They burn all the time as well. So you're going to see the price, you're going to see the market cap going down as well as the price going up, because they burn a lot of tokens every month, every quarter. They already burn 2.5% of the supply, current supply, circulating supply. And I think the market cap is lower than 32 million. It's around 18 million, I think. It is around 18 million. Now, the thing with this is hard to see what the market cap is specifically, because, if you go to look at the vesting schedule, the vesting schedule only says 19 million. So I'm saying, so if you zoom into this right here, it says 19 million, but on the other one, it says 32 million. So it is a little bit all over the place. Now, AI Tech dilution is not too bad at all. The vesting schedule for AI Tech is pretty decent. It doesn't matter about the dilution, T13. It matters about the vesting schedule. If there's only going to be like another like 0.5, like even 1x dilution, then it doesn't matter. The fully diluted, because a lot of these vesting schedules are spread across like 4 or 5 years. So we won't see it in this bull run. And it'll probably go into the bear market as well. So that's why it doesn't matter for us. If you look at the vesting, most of the token for this is already out. So the vesting isn't too bad. You can see that most of these guys have almost finished unlocking their, getting their tokens. You see this, look at this. It's like 0.1%. It's like, is literally nothing. It's linear unlock as well. So not all the tokens are coming out at once. which is ultimately where the good thing is. It's about like a 1x dilution. About 1x dilution, yeah. Which is not too bad. But, you know, if you get an AI one before, then ultimately you'll moon back this for the rest of the year. Crypto G has the best private group in the space. 100% present. I do have the best private group in the space. We just made like, I called in a meme coin yesterday, Brat, which pulled a 16x if you bought in for the price that I gave it. You know, and then there's other people calling meme coins that do, you know, I don't just do buy alerts, I also do trades as well. Hive mapper chart is crazy. Every time he pumps, dumps back down. Let's have a look at Hive mapper. I've never heard of that token in my life. If every time he pumps, it just dumps back down, it just means that, you know, the people that's in the token early, they just, you know, they just pump it back down, or they just dump it back down. And I think this is an old token. Let's have a look. Let's go all-time charts. Oh, it's not actually. It came out last year. Yeah, see, he had a decent pump, to be fair. He had like a 30% pump, so that's not too bad. I've never heard of this token, actually. Oh, is this... Okay, I know this token, yeah. I know this token. Yeah, I mean, look. It's consolidating. It's had a massive correction, along with the rest of the market. It probably will pump again, you know, when the market picks up again. I don't know what this token is specifically, but at this stage of the market, you know, every time something does pump, and then this is not really a massive pump though, 0.7 to 0.8, it's not really a massive pump. It's just people pumping it up, taking profits. It's probably going to pump again. It's not a bad coin to trade if you want to trade it. Yeah, it's on Coinbase, to be fair. That's pretty good, but it does need some more exchange listings though. You know, it probably needs like Mexi, maybe a couple more tier 2, tier 3 exchanges. Now, Alt is rumored to be listed on KuCoin. Now, I have seen, you know, that Alt, some guy on Twitter said that Alt is going to be listed on KuCoin. So in the short term, we could see a pump on Alt if the rumors are true. Now, the team hasn't verified it. They haven't, you know, put it on the Twitter yet. However, if it does get listed on KuCoin, that is another tier 2 exchange to the list. They already have BitGet, which is a tier 2 exchange. You know, they do need another tier 2 exchange, maybe like a Bybit or something, or like a KuCoin. And I think they have got KuCoin, so, you know, that's ultimately bullish. Now, AI tech dilution is not that bad, no. It's only a 1x for the next, you know, for the bull run, so it's not too bad. Yeah, Alt is a beast. Alt is a beast. School for AI, a good project? No, it's not, my friend. Well, as a project, it's very good, but as an investment, it is not a good token. Now, this is one that is probably going to get shielded by Alex Becker. However, I don't think it's worth. I mean, if you look at it now, anyone who's buying this now, I think they're making a mistake, because if you look at School for AI vesting schedule, it's not harsh only for the first 2 months. Only for the first 2 months is not too bad. I mean, if you look at it now, right? Private sales, they get their tokens in 6 months, which is, it's not too bad, but all the tokens are gonna come out in the bull run. So ideally, you don't want that to happen. You know what I'm saying? The ecosystem, most of the tokens, 15%, well, 5% is for the private. You know, you got 10% for the KOLs. These guys are gonna get a bunch of tokens to shield the project. Angel round and strategic rounds, you know, a lot of these tokens will come out in the midst of a bull run. So I think for this, there's better investments. I personally would not invest in this, but this is a decent project though. It is a decent project. It is one that is backed by Alex Becker as well, and I did have this on my watch list. You know, but the vesting schedule for this isn't too bad. I mean, it's not too good. I don't think it's worth the investment. There's better AI projects than this. And you're going to see this, you know, very, very, very common. If you look at the dilution for this, right? It's currently 3.6% right now. If you go in the bull run, let's say September 2025, right? It's, you know, look at the dilutions. 47% of the supply will come out. That's a very harsh vesting schedule. So I don't think it's worth the investment. From 3%, that's like a 15x approximately. A 15x dilution, till September next year. So I don't see that being worth the investment, especially when you got projects like AI tech. You got or is a much better investment than this. And if you look at the market cap, by the time that it comes out, it's already very high market cap. It's going to be 100 million by then, from 8 million to 100 million. So just think how much tokens are going to come in circulation. Yeah, so this is a good project, just not worth the investment. Tomorrow, lit unlocks could be time to accumulate. Gaming will come back hard. Of course, gaming will come back hard, my friend. It's one of those things, right? When altcoins are moving, when meme coins are pumping, people tell you to sell the utility tokens, buy all memes. When AI coins are pumping, people tell you AI coins are the best. When gaming coins are pumping, they tell you gaming is the best. And then when they correct back down and the narrative changes, they'll tell you gaming's dead, gaming's thing. But this happens every time. But Lit Labs is a very good token. Yeah, it did dump hard on launch. All gaming projects dump on launch. There isn't a single gaming project that has only gone up, apart from GFAL, because of the team, because of the hype they created. Every single other gaming project has gone down significantly from launch. OTK done that and it pulled out over 100x. Myriad done that and it pulled like a 12x. And it's going to happen with all the tokens that are coming out now. Lit Labs will have another pump. I mean, I'm not too concerned about Lit Labs. They still got a bunch of stuff planned. However, potentially Alexa could be a better investment. Now, there is an unlock in one day, and it is 6% of the market cap, so it is a big unlock. And there is still one team member continuously dumping this, which is annoying because, but most of the unlocks for this is almost done anyways. If you go across this here, it is almost done. And most of these guys are more or less broke even. Now, let's have a look at, let's see what the early investors are up. Yeah, I mean, look, they're down on the investment. All of these guys are down on the investment. They're not going to sell no more. If they sell, they're going to sell at a loss, which is just stupid. So I don't really see the point of any of them selling anymore. They're already down 50% on the initial investment. They've already taken a bunch of profit. They're definitely going to keep some tokens now. Bro, yeah, Alexa is going to dump off launch, of course, because look how much all the people that held, Lit Labs, they got gifted like a bunch of, I think it was a 1-to-1 swap. So if you had like 6 million Lit Labs, you would have got 6 million Alexa. And you get 10% of TGE. Everyone's going to dump that down. This is probably going to go, what's the idle price for this? Let's have a look. Yeah, see, it's still up like 50%. So, I wouldn't buy this now. I'll probably wait a little bit longer. I gave Brat, bro. I posted it in the meme page in the VIP group. AI tech dilution, no. Lit Labs has been slaughtered for so long, nearly at all-time lows. Yeah, Lit Labs has got slaughtered, but I think it will come back though. I think it will come back. Most gaming projects pump anyways during the gaming hype, bro. Almost all of them do. But you want to pick the best ones, the ones that's going to give the most returns. I don't know what the market cap for Alexa is. What is it? Oh, it's 10 million. I would hold Lit Labs over this, bro. But Alexa is a big company, though. I'm trying to get AMA with them, but it is going to be a little bit hard to get with them. They are, they're a massive company anyways. Or is the next DCA load will be come back into, yeah, I mean, when all comes to 0.2, I think that would be a very good DCA alert for all. I don't think it's going to go too much lower because they do regular buybacks, 30% of the profits they make, they do buybacks with it. So which is, for me, that's very bullish because 30%, they earn a lot of money, these guys do. They earn like 3 million annually. So they will buy at least, 400-500K of that money back into the token. And this is why you don't see the price dumping too much currently. And at the same time, they're burning tokens as well. So yeah, this is a very good token. There's a bunch of institutions that's actually utilizing this. But there's only concern with this is, one, while it does hold a significant percentage of the investment, of the supply, it's about 90%. However, that is for the mining and the vesting schedule. But they need to put that in a smart contract ASAP. I have spoken to the team about this, and they will get back to me very soon. Great call on Maneki is looking like it's waking up. Apparently fresh market potential news of the week. Big chart, please. Let's have a look at Maneki, my friend. It is one of the better meme coins. I don't normally hold meme coins. However, this is the only meme coin I hold in my portfolio. And it was, it was kind of consolidating at this range. And it did have a massive pump back up. Great cause. Earth to Essence. Earth to Essence. Let me have a look at that. Earth to Essence. What is that? What is that a token? Matt G. What token is that, my friend? I don't know what that is. Earth to Essence. What the fuck is that? Earth. I don't even think that's a token, bro. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't think that's a token. Was it you that said Alex Becker was involved with Lit Labs? Oh yeah, it was me. Well, so basically, Lit Labs. If you go to the actual team of, of Lit Labs in the Telegram, they are working on getting Alex Becker as an ambassador into the project. Now, so many gaming projects have done this. For me, it's not that bullish because, I think Alex Becker is pretty much an ambassador for at least like 10 different tokens now. So I don't see it as being anything significant. But they do need to start marketing a little bit better. They need to start getting involved, on their Twitter a little bit more. They keep doing everything through Alexa. But Alexa is its own project, but I don't know why they keep trying to mix both of them together. That's the only problem with Lit Labs. Is the team trying to do everything through Alexa, but they have their own token, they have their own, they have their own Twitter, they have everything, but then all the news are coming out on Alexa's Twitter, which is just stupid in my opinion. Pooh, I gave Brad, my friend. Would electric protocol be worth an investment? Electra protocol. Let's have a look at Electra protocol. I've never seen this project, so I will have a look at it right now. $11 million in market cap, 60% in circulation, which is pretty good. Let's have a look at the markets. Mexi, Pancake. The markets are pretty terrible. What is the actual project? It is on BNB chain. Now BNB is performing well. Okay, the world's fastest decentralized blockchain. Electro Protocol is an ecosystem to near real-time transactions at almost no cost. Upcoming features. So this is a layer 1, I'm assuming. Zero fees, near zero fees. So it's not zero fees. Fast transactions, 1 to 2 seconds. Smart contracts, probably during 2024. So this is not even out yet, is it? Is this out, my friend? How much? Why is the TPS though? If they're supposed to be the fastest, what is the number of TPS they can produce? And is it tested? Because TechTerm claims to be the fastest, and they've actually done a video proving that they can run 3.5 million TPS. So unless these guys are doing more TPS than TechTerm at 3.5 million, then they can't claim to be the fastest. Crypto God, welcome to the live stream, my friend. It's good to see you. It's always good to see you, my friend. I need to make you mod as well. I'll make you mod in a second, my friend. In terms of an investment, I don't think this is worth the investment. Just based off the fact that they don't really claim how much TPS, they can run per second. So they can't claim to be the fastest blockchain. Now, if you zoom out on the chart, it did have a decent pump. You're looking at about a 4-5x pump. It's not anything significant. I just think there's better investment than this, my friend. Do I think Seth secretly watches my live? I don't know, actually. I don't know. Potentially. I don't really care if he does or not, to be honest with you. There probably is YouTubers who watch my live. Or at least they watch the replay, maybe. But I haven't watched a YouTube video in a very long time. I used to watch crypto YouTube, but now at this stage of the market, you know, you have to be very specific with your calls, and I don't like some of the calls these other YouTubers are making, so I just don't watch them no more. You gotta be very careful what you buy at this stage of the market, my friend, because you know so many tokens rug in the bull run. You have to be, you know, every kind of criteria has to meet in order to invest in it. So if it doesn't meet, you know, most tokens now have very bad vesting schedules anyway. So I don't really see I don't see the point of you know, buying just any tokens. You have to pick the best tokens right now. Gaming looks very attractive while everyone's hating on it, and this is the point, right? And I mentioned this before. Whenever a narrative changes and it retraces back down, everyone will call that narrative dead. However, those narratives always come back, and gaming is one that's always going to be around forever, because you know crypto gaming is always bullish. You know, this whole concept of earning as you play, it will only grow, and is one of the main aspects of getting mass adopted. You know, getting crypto mass adopted is through gaming. Now, GPU is another good one. AI could be a good one. But, you know, most of these AI coins just use large language models, which is a very old AI technology. So around 99% of these AI coins are literally copy and paste. They use the same technology. They're not doing anything new. They're not implementing anything new. They just have a new concept for the blockchain. You know, most of these are going to die. There will be a few good ones left behind. And this is why you should only invest in the best ones. Now, during an AI hype, you know, when a project's pumping 4-5x, you're probably thinking this token is really good. But what you don't realize is if you look across the board, all the tokens are pumping at least 4 to 5x. So it's not just because if a token pumps is good, that's not the case. When the narrative kicks in, all these tokens pump. You have to pick the best ones. And this is why AI tech and AGI are the best, because you know, everyone, all the smart money now, because we're having a lot more smart money now in crypto, they're not going to buy the riffraff tokens, you know, with 5.5 tax, no docs team, you know, AI generation, voice text to speech. We already have, you know, real technologies like that, like ChatGPT can already do stuff like that. Why do we need one in crypto? You know, when we already have one publicly. So the money is going to flow into the best AI projects. And this is a prime example. Look at AI tech and AGI. They did like a 45x. Whereas most other AI projects did like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you know, maximum at 12x. But the money is going to flow into the best AI projects. So this is why you should only focus on grabbing the best ones. You shouldn't aim to diversify too much in the AI narrative, because we've already seen the money flows into the top AI projects. AGIX, Fetch AI, these went parabolic. AI Tech, AGI, they went parabolic. And they're going to continue to do so because they're actually using AI properly. A lot of these other tokens are not. It's just copy and paste, you know, AI generation, image generation, voice generation. Like these are very common. You can probably find 50 different AI projects that do the exact same thing. So this is why you have to be very careful in what AI projects you hold, because the money is going to flow into the best ones. And that's it. Boys, drop a like on the stream if you haven't already done so. And I appreciate all you guys being in the stream. Earth to Metaverse. They have the biggest YouTube channel of any metaverse. Matt G, I don't think the metaverse is a very bullish narrative. Now, the best two metaverse tokens have been claimed as security. And I don't think the metaverse is going to come back. There's too many new, shiny narratives. You know, AI wasn't around last cycle. That's why the metaverse pumped. RWA wasn't around. BRC20 wasn't around. And these are the new narratives that the people are going to buy, because tokenization is going live in the US at the end of this month. So, you know, RWA is going to be a real thing. This concept of tokenization is going to be a real thing because BlackRock is behind it. And anything BlackRock is behind, it will happen. Thoughts on Munity's chart, please, G. Can it drop below 16? I don't think Munity is going to go down to that low. I really don't think it's going to happen. Because Munity is one that's it's kind of holding up really well. You know, it's just been consolidating, pumping, going down, pumping, going down. It's just consolidating at this range. It'll probably pump back up very soon. These low market cap coins, you know, it doesn't take a lot. $2,000 can pump this, you know, above 0.22. You can pump this like 5-6% with just like $2,000. So it's hard to predict. However, I do, you know, it is better to have orders down there. But this is currently seed prices anyways. So this is the lowest you're ever going to see this token go. This is currently seed prices. You cannot go lower than this token currently. I think you probably will go a little bit lower, but not much though. And the market cap is only like 300k, 350k, 400k max, I think. It's not too much. It's a very low cap degen project. However, it's not degen in the sense that it's going to rug. I don't think it will rug. It will do very well. What was that project called? Electra Protocol. I don't think it's worth it, my friend. Electra. Any metaverse token, my friend, do not buy. Metaverse tokens. What can be the bottom of BVM? Let's have a look at BVM chart. BVM is a very good project in the narrative, in the BRC20 narrative, in the layer 2 narrative. It is only $26 million in market cap. Now at the heights, it was close to 100 million. And it has been coming down. I mean, most new tokens that launch, they pump in the short term. You know, they do decent numbers. And then all the early investors just dump it back down. Now this token will pump again. And I think it will come back again. Because when the layer 1, layer 2 narrative kicks in, this will basically start going parabolic again. It is one that's actually going to do well in the future in the BRC20 narrative, along with Merlin. Merlin's another very good token, but I would buy Merlin in September. I wouldn't buy it now. However, this is one that you can buy now. I think 50% of the current supply is staked, which is ultimately very bullish. Now, there is a lot of FUD on BVM regarding their third-party chains. All the token that's building on BVM, you know, they're having a little bit of issues, but that's not BVM's fault. BVM is made for people to build on it. BVM cannot take responsibility for every token that builds on them and what they do. Like, I can go make a project on BVM tomorrow. It will take me like 10 minutes, 5 minutes to actually carry through, you know. So this is the whole point of these tokens is, you know, the ability to build on Bitcoin. So you can't blame BVM if the token's building on them, you know, pull liquidity or do whatever. I don't really blame them, to be honest. Yeah, Brat is a good degen project for meme coins. I'll go back up, launch in 2021. Ross, what launched in 2021? Oh, is it? Okay, S. Let's have a look at S, my friend. That's the ticker because I can't find it. You have to show me. You have to send me the ticker. Essentia, this one. It says that the market cap is 0. This token is dead, my friend. Is that the dollar sign? Why is there a dollar sign? Where is the dollar sign on here? Nah, this token don't exist, my friend. If this is the token, this is pretty much dead. The market cap is 0. The volume is like 7,000. This token is dead, my friend. Oh, we got the meme coin community coming in. Fucking hell. Doug the duck on Solana. But I don't even look at meme coins, bro. Seth is waiting for G to drop some gems so he can make a video. Exactly, bro. Is Dion a scam? No, Dion's not a scam. Dion is a good token. Dion is a good token. It is not a scam, my friend. It is a good project. It will pump, maybe like another 5x, 10x max. It won't do anything significant though. If you look at it across the map, you know, it came out. If you got in these early prices, you would have been up a good amount. You know, but right now, is it a worthy investment? I don't think it's worth the investment right now. Dion is not worth the investment. Yeah, so if it came out in 2021, that's even worse then, Ross. Because if a metaverse token comes out, in 2021, it probably had a decent pump, and now it's probably gone down to 0. Where can I find Earth 2? Let me see if I can find it in here. What's the ticket for it, Ross? I can't find this token. Shockwave is the best AI of all crypto, best game of all crypto. Free maps next month. Shockwave is a decent project. Yes, Rich, that's a very good move, my friend. You bought more AI tech. Am I more bullish on or than AGI and AI tech? I'm probably more bullish on. In terms of returns, obviously all can give more returns. It is lower in market cap, but it does highly depend on their marketing. Whereas AGI and AI tech will be on Binance. So it's hard to tell, but I am bullish on all three. I'll probably put all in the middle. I'm just as bullish on all as AGI and AI tech. In terms of gains, I would say either AI tech or all will give more returns than AGI. AGI is higher market cap as well. Polis, what do you think of this one, Polis? I think Polis is what is that project? It sounds very familiar. Atlas, Star Atlas DAO, bro. This project is terrible if this is Star Atlas. I don't really like this project. This was one that's been shielded by crypto gains for a very long time. It did do a decent pump, not a bad pump, but like around a 7 to 8x. But when the entire market is pumping, all gaming projects pump anyways. But Star Atlas is definitely not worth the investment. They still don't even have a game out yet. So I wouldn't touch Star Atlas. Star Atlas is one of the very old project. I don't even know why anyone is still talking about Star Atlas. There is much better gaming projects out there that you can put your money into. Hoove, welcome to the stream, my friend. Welcome to the stream, my friend. It's good to see you. It's always good to see Hoove. CZ is here, yeah. Yeah, but we need to smash the like button, boys. Archive, yeah. I've heard of Archive. I'll have a look at it in a second. Is Maneki still worth the investment? I think Maneki, if you hold it for the bull run, like you hold a small percentage of a meme coin. If you don't have a meme coin in your portfolio, I think Maneki is a very good one. And it has kind of pumped from the lows. And we could potentially see this going higher. Maybe even a retest of up here. Maybe, potentially. They do have some bullish news coming out. So, it's hard to tell with these meme coins, bro. Archives. Let's have a look at archives. Oh, Chainback, yeah. I'm aware of Chainback. What's happened to this project? Has it migrated? Oh, it just come back down. Has this rugged? Or is this just bugging on here? What's the market cap on this? Yeah, this is not really worth the investment, my friend. These pump, how much is the pump? Yeah, it's like a 4-5x pump. There's no point holding projects for a 4 to 5x pump. You rather hold more stronger projects than this. This is one that's not worth it. Can you check Beanie on base? My friend, I don't even look at meme coins, but I will have a look at it for you. Dex, where's the Dex view? I don't even buy meme coins. Like, I've only talked about one meme coin ever, and it was literally Maneki. Beanie. Okay, so liquidity is locked, which is always bullish. Now let's zoom out. This actually looks pretty good. The chart looks pretty good, to be fair. The chart actually looks pretty good. 3.3 million in market cap. It is on base. Yeah, this chart looks pretty good, to be fair. You probably have another pump up here, which is ultimately almost a 2x. Well, just under a 1x. Yeah, this chart doesn't look too bad, to be fair. It's not a bad project to, as a meme coin. The chart looks pretty good. I don't know how the community is. Market cap's 3.7. Liquidity is locked, which is always good to see. There is more, well, right now is a little bit more selling because it did pump a little bit. But, you know, meme coins, I don't think meme coins is, I don't think they're the play right now. GTI. GTI is a very good project. However, the vesting schedule for GTI is very harsh, my friend. So for that reason, I don't think it's worth the investment. The vesting schedule for this is extremely harsh, very harsh. And this is why you've seen it pump and just come straight back down, because the vesting schedule for this was terrible from memories. It's probably gone a little bit better now, but the reason I didn't buy this project was specifically because of the vesting schedule. If you see, you know, C just got unlocked. They're going to be getting the token linear. Marketing, that's their own tokens anyways. Private just got unlocked. They're going to get in their tokens consistently. KOLs, you know, they're going to get the tokens now. These projects generally have a lot of KOLs lined up. And you see, these guys are still up almost 4.5x. And the private and seed are up 6 to 10x. So this got a long way down to go before it is worth the investment. And we could potentially never see these prices. So for that reason, I just wouldn't touch this project because the early investors are up too much. Fucking hell, do I have to make another one of this now? Oh shit. I just want to copy this into here. Star Atlas. What's the other name of the other project? GTI, yeah. GTAI. Yeah, GTAI is not really worth, my friend. It is a good token. However, it's just not worth the investment because it's the vesting schedule is too harsh. The early investors are up too much. For that reason, you know, there's just better investments. You don't want to put your money in a token where all the early investors are up like, you know, 10 to 5x, because especially when they're getting the tokens linear, they're just going to dump it back down, you know, all the way back to old prices. It's on CoinGecko. I don't know what this shit, what's the project called? S. Oh, that was the token. If that was the token, that just looked like a rug pull. Essentia. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's right there. Shit. There he is. Trading volume is not too bad. 104. Oh, it's only on Uniswap. If this has been out since 2021, why is it only on Uniswap? That's not a good sign, is it? Oh, it's come out this year. And they've just relaunched. Earth that you can play, explore, experience. Real ownership of digital items. I want to mine Essence. Okay, you can mine this. I want to explore EV. Why is this like a game? Let's see the gameplay, boys. Let's put the volume down. This better be a good gameplay. Let's watch this, boys. Let's see. 7 minutes long. Who the fuck is watching this for 7 minutes? That's copyright right there. So I'm assuming you can explore the earth and earn money. To be fair, the gameplay doesn't look too bad. I would have to look into this one a little bit further, my friend. I'll have to look into this one a little bit further. But I would not invest in it just by looking at it. I don't really like that token. What's your opinion about Riot? I think it's okay. Play more niche and entertainment. I don't think Riot at the moment to have the portfolio is one. So, I mean, Riot's already dipped significantly anyways, to be fair. But if you don't hold, if you don't hold an if you're not holding any entertainment tokens, then ultimately Rivestream is not a bad investment because it has come down significantly. The market cap is only around, I think it's around like 8 million or something, 7 to 8 million. However, if you was to pick any token, I would specifically go for Karate in the entertainment narrative over this one, just based off the fact that it is a better investment. Now, every time they have a live stream, the token does pump significantly. Every time they do AMA, the token pumps, which shows that, people are, they like what they're hearing in terms of the development of the project. Now, this project will pump later in the year when, the token utility comes into play with the 2 launchpads. And that is when we will see Rivestream pump. So, I would say potentially September times, August times is a good time to grab this project. Right now, it probably will go down a little bit lower, I think. It could come down to anywhere around here, 15, 0.1, 0.14. Yeah, I think that would be the best time to DCA this project. Okay, I found that project, don't worry. Is the Gov token for Start even worse? That's even worse. Start Atlas is already a shit project. Why do you need a Gov token for a shit project? With the unemployment rate being high, is there any predictions for altcoins bull run? Well, this is the thing, right? With unemployment being high, they have to cut rates. And when they do cut rates, then ultimately, in the short term, the market does dip. But in the long term, whenever they cut rates, it just means that something has broken in the system. So whenever it does happen, we normally see a sharp wick down. However, the Fed generally comes to the rescue and they start printing money. And then it will just be like a very quick wick down. It'll be like this. It'll be like a prime example is like this. Something is broken, recession, boom, comes down here. And then probably like 2 hours later, an hour later, Fed comes to the rescue and then straight back up like this. And then we just go up like that. That's basically how it happens. That's how it happened in last cycle. Recession, COVID, whatever it was, COVID, recession, whatever. And then straight back up, Fed comes to the rescue, prints, $10 trillion, whatever they do. And then boom, it just goes back up. That's basically how it plays out. You have a sharp wick down. Let's say a recession happens. It gets announced. The announcement scares everyone. All the Jeets just sell everything. They panic. Oh my God, we're having a recession. The market's gonna be dead. And then boom, the Fed comes to the rescue. And then all the smart people put buy orders here. They just pump it back up. And then from there, we'll just only go up till the end of the bull run. That's basically how it works. What do I think about BitRock? Yeah, BitRock is a very good token. Very good project. In terms of the technology, it is revolutionary. However, they haven't really shown anything since they come out. They haven't developed anything. They haven't, moved forward with the investment in terms of the product. And this is why you haven't seen it do anything significant. Even when everything was pumping, BitRock has just been kind of consolidating, pumped a little bit. But that's not even a 1x. And it's gonna come back down. Eventually no one's gonna invest into this project. The idea is very revolutionary. But can they pull it off? I don't think they can right now. Maybe in the future they can. But right now I don't think they can pull this off. And for that reason, I don't think it's worth the investment. If you guys are looking for a decent gaming project, it's not too bad, very low in market cap. Mora Games is a good project to hold. It's only $3 million in market cap, 75% in circulation, which is a very good, amount for a gaming project. The vesting schedule isn't too bad. They do have multiple games coming out. They haven't released them yet, as it is not the best time to release them. However, this is definitely a project, when the gaming run kicks off, this is one that you should be holding, in my opinion. I think it will do well. This is one of the decent gaming projects. If you want any gaming project, this one will be a better one, in my opinion. They have multiple games out. However, they haven't really released any of them. They're still in development. That is the only reason I haven't invested into this project. As I don't really like projects that they don't have a product out. I would rather have them at least one game out, and then they can and then potentially release other games as the token develops. But right now, I don't think it's worth it. Star Atlas pulled the plug on the AA games and apparently only going to launch the mobile. Well, Star Atlas is a shit project anyways, but I don't care what they do. The game on mobile is going to be even worse then. But anything claiming AAA without a game is not worth the investment. Because with these AAA style games, it takes so many years to develop, so much money, that unless they already have a product out, it's just pointless to invest in them, bro. And Star Atlas is a prime example. They're going to probably have some shit game on mobile. No one's going to play it. And then, you know, I just don't think these metaverse tokens are worth the investment, my friend. Is Lit Labs worth the DCA for the bull market? I think Lit Labs is decent to hold. I think there's better investments though. Like Mora Games is better than Lit Labs in my opinion. I do hold Lit Labs in my portfolio. However, mine is only a moonbag, as I did make like a 13x, 12, like 15, 16x, and I just moonbagged it. And I still hold mine. I think it'll do well anyways. But I think if you want more returns, go with Mora Games. Lit Labs just, you know, unless they fix everything, they come out with the community, you know, start communicating with the community more. I just don't think, you know, I think the whole community has lost trust in Lit Labs right now. For that reason, it's not worth the investment. Yeah, bro, the meme coin narrative is dead right now. And there's a prime example of that is all the high cap meme coins have come down significantly. The low caps are pumping. But for you to catch any of them, I just don't think it's worth it, you know. Unless you got insider information, you're not going to catch any of these meme coins as soon as they launch. That's the only problem. Yeah, Andrew Tate has the power to, you know, to actually do it. Yeah, Andrew Tate does have the power to go make a meme go parabolic. In the VIP group, yeah, I do watch it pretty often. So, you know, if it does post anything about meme coins, then it'll probably be worth getting a quick bag in and out. Yeah, Tate's new meme I think it will definitely fly, bro. He's got a lot of fans, so ultimately, whatever he tells people to buy, they'll definitely buy. VMint, and I'll have a look at VMint. I'm pretty sure that's a decent project. $10 million in market cap, 55% in circulation, which is pretty decent. Has retraced back down to, you know, last year lows, which most projects have. So it's not a red flag. Markets are pretty shit. BitKit, they do probably do maybe like another tier 2 exchange. Let's have a look at the website. If it's an NFT project, I'm not touching it. Enhance your market presence with volumint. Understand a project's budget. Produce 50 billion volume as little as 500 liquidity. Take control of the market. Charting and marketing. Okay, so this is a marketing project. If people are using it, it'll perform. If it's not, then it's not going to do well. 2,000 a month? Fuck off, bruv. No one's using this, bro. Yeah, fuck. No one's buying this, bro. Who the fuck's paying 2,000 a month? These are the fuckers that have bots. They pay for bots and they go to every Telegram spamming that shit, bro. Yeah, fuck this project, bro. Yeah, this ain't, I don't really like this project. The prices are, you know, they aim for institutions, bigger companies. And you can see it pumped about a 6 to 7x. I just don't see it worth the investment. Opinion on Massa. What is Massa? I'll have a look at Massa in a second, my friend. BFi Labs. Oh, BFi Labs. I know about this BFi Labs project. Yeah, this is a BRC20 token. BRC20 right now is dead. It is on KuCoin, which is bullish. Uniswap, Mexi, Bitmart. Bitmart is pretty much a dead exchange. I don't really like Bitmart. Terrible exchange. Lightning fast transaction, ultra low fees. So it's like a DEX. Trade new markets from your wallet. Yeah, it's a DEX. Low fees. Yeah, it's just another DEX project on BRC. There's quite a lot of these. There's better projects to invest into, in my opinion. The BRC20 token narrative isn't as big as people think it's going to be, bro. It'll probably be like top 5 on the list, but maybe the 5th spot. Not everyone wants, anything built on Bitcoin. So for that reason, it's a 50-50 narrative. You should only hold like one good project, maybe one DGM project, or just two mid-cap projects in the narrative. I think it will perform because when newbies retail comes into crypto, they're going to think, this concept of building on Bitcoin is going to be really bullish. And then they're going to buy these BRC20 tokens. So you should only hold two. However, it's not a massive narrative, in my opinion. You should have called that narrative earlier. I called Audi, which did like a 30-something X. Some people call Track. Other people call Mubi. I did get into Mubi, but it was like a quick trade for me. Scalability. Okay, this is not bad. I like this project. Anything layer ones will do well. So Crypto Lord, this is a very decent project. Let's have a look at it. Massa is the first and only layer one blockchain that tackles the trilemma as scalability, decentralization, security without compromise, achieving over 10,000 transactions per second through thousands of nodes. Our parallel blockchain. Parallel is very bullish. Unique, anonymous, smart contracts. Yeah, this is not a bad project, my friend. I'll have to look into this one a little bit further, actually. Let's have a look at the backers, though. So they got VC backers. They do have a bridge. Is the team doxed, though? That's the real question. Oh, it is doxed. The team is doxed as well. What's the market cap for this? What's the market cap for Massa, my friend? This is not a bad project, though. Let's have a look at the vesting schedule. Is it on here? Oh, $6 million in market cap, 10x dilution. 10% unlocked. 2 years, 5 years, private sale, 30% private sale. Fucking hell, that's a lot. That's way too much private sale. Oh, they're down significantly, actually. These guys are still up, though, 23%. So I would potentially wait until these guys are down like around 20% and then buy the token. But layer ones will perform. This is a brand new layer one. I think it can do okay. I think it can do okay, my friend. This is not a bad token. I'll have to look into this a little bit further, though. But the team is doxed. The vesting schedule is 30% thingy. However, you gotta wait until these guys are, below, because they're just gonna keep selling. How much dilution till the end of next year? Let's say about August times. Yeah, about 3x dilution. So the market cap will go from 7 million to about 20-something million. 21 million, around that range. Yeah, it's not a bad token, actually. This could do all right. I'll have a look into this further. There is an unlock in 5 days, though, so do not touch it. And there's a massive unlock. 13% of the current market cap. I found out about Earth 2 in December 2020. I think they've been hyping it up for years. Oh, Russell is a good project. I'll have a look at it after this then. Should I buy all those 5 gems you listed right now? These 5 gems right here. Histro, you're talking about these 5 gems right here. OTK is a good DCA. AGI is a good DCA. Tectum, I think Tectum did pump in the short term. I wouldn't touch it just right now. It'll probably just come back down. It's up 12% on the daily. It will come back down. And when it does, it will be a good DCA. If you can get, this under $12 and under, then I think that's a very good DCA for the long run. If you never bought this token, right now is a very good start. You're actually quite lucky because people were buying this at $30, around $30. And now that is at 12, 13, but people hesitate to buy it. But it will go back up. This is a very good token. Once the SDKs come out, this token will go parabolic because you can build on them. The soft nodes will be live. There's people actually utilizing the soft nodes. Before it wasn't working, but now you can actually work. It actually works now. And soft nodes are revolutionary technology. It provides 100% privacy, and you can send someone money just over a text message through the soft node. It is very good technology. What do I think about Spec? Spectral. Spec is not too bad, It's not a bad project. Which one's Spec AI in it? I love BTC. Which spec is it, my friend? I'm assuming, is it this one? Oh, this is not even out yet, so it is Spec AI. I think I've already spoken about Spec AI. I think this is LLMs. Someone has sent this to me before. It's LLMs. 90% in circulation. That's not bad. They do need some tier 2, tier 3 exchange listings. Ethereum gas fees are quite high. Predicting blockchain waves, harness. So they haven't. The dApp's coming soon. The AI search engine's coming soon. Okay. Spectral AI is an AI startup that provides crypto traders, investors with an necessary tool for analyzing DeFi projects. Okay, so this is like a analysis project. Oh, okay, so this is one of those bots tokens. Partner with Google, Nvidia, TradingView. These partners are, I don't know about them partners, because these partners, I don't know if they're legit or not. Google, Nvidia, they could probably be on Nvidia startup program. I don't think they partner with Google, bro. Seems like a lot of these projects putting Google in their partnerships. They're probably just using some AWS technology, and they claim they partner with them. Okay, so they predict stuff as well as like a trading bot. Yeah, this is not too bad actually. It's not too bad. Oh, I like this. I like this right here. This is right here is token utility. You have to hold Spectral in order to get into the top tiers. This is very good token utility. I like this. The roadmap is very clear. Yeah, this is not 5% sell and buy tax. I hate when they do this, bro. Why are they even using this sell tax for? Taxes, development, marketing, listing, buybacks. Okay, so they are using the taxes properly. Yeah, this is not a bad project, my friend. It's not a bad project. It's a pretty decent project. I think this will perform. Let's have a look at that yearly chart. Yeah, it's holding up pretty well as well. If you got in here, you would have been doing very well. This is a very good project. If you got in here, it's not a bad investment. This can do all right. This can do all right. It's not a bad project. Damn, I think you missed it. Fuck, marry, kill. Okay. Polytrade, Relio, Swarm Markets. Okay, so out of those three, Relio is the best one. Polytrade, let's have a look at Polytrade. I haven't really looked into this one too deep. Polytrade. I think Polytrade is a decent project from memory. The market cap is obviously a little bit higher. Now, there isn't much hype behind this project, as you can see. Since November, it's done about... Oh, it's done a 30x actually. That's not bad. Yeah, about 3x. Just under a 3x from January. It is a little bit higher market cap. Maybe this can do another... Maybe like another 5 to 6... Maybe 5 to 8x, I reckon. But it is a decent project, this one. Swarm Markets is decent as well. It's kind of... Obviously, Relio is the best out of them because Relio is actually being utilized by institutions. There's institutions funding the development. Where's the SMT? What's the market cap of this now? 24 million. This is kind of niche though, Small Markets. It is very niche. However, this was one that I called, I think it was 0.1 or something. So I think I did around 70... I think it was around 2 pence I called this. Yeah, I called this very, very early. It was like 1 or 2 cents. Very early in my public group. It was one that I did like. However, I did sell this quite early. And I was very disappointed. However, this is a good project. I think it did like over 100x actually. Yeah, this was one that I called very early last year in 2022. I was talking about this for quite a long time. I held it for a decent amount of time. It had a decent rally. I think I made like a 30x and I just sold all of it. I didn't think it was going to go higher. But Swan Markets is a good project. Relio is the best. Swan Markets is a decent project. But I think I would pick Swan Markets over Polytrade. I think Swan Markets just has more hype because it brings stock markets into crypto, which is quite a unique feature. So they're building for a few years, but they haven't showcased anything. Entire Zoom. Yeah, the game did look pretty good though, to be fair, from the VRD. Yeah, I made quite a lot of on Swan Markets. I just haven't added it to the list. On this list here, I have so many tokens, bro. Like, I just can't add them all to the list. And I don't even remember all the tokens I have called. But I only made like a 30x on Swan Markets. Because I sold too early. I should have moonbagged it. But, sometimes you make mistakes like that. Oh, what is this project right here? VRD. Let's have a look at this, my friend, because you did say not to sleep on it, so we shall see if it's worth the investment. Making carbon neutral a reality for DeFi. DeFi is not that much of a bullish narrative, first of all. Sustainable impact as an NFT. Okay. Very innovative blockchain. Yeah, this whole concept of carbon neutrality. This is something all for the liberals, bro. I'll have to look into this one a little bit further, my friend. Let's have a look at the map. The charts don't lie generally. Is that to $1? That's a very good pump. That is. It's not a bad pump. This is a micro cap. This is a micro cap. Mexi and thingy. I'll have to look into this a little bit further, my friend. How do you cope with stress since you have been in crypto for so many years? Surely sometimes your portfolio was down. Bro, I don't really... once you become in the market for so long, right? Once you've been in the crypto... I've been in crypto since like 2017. At some point, you basically start trading without any emotions. And it's quite common, right? A lot of people that come into crypto when it's their first cycle, they panic when they've lost like half of their portfolio. However, most people don't know that after the halving, we always see a dip. But this dip has been significantly more than previous year's dips. But this is only because every cycle is generally different. Now, when you become an expert, well, not an expert, when you become like a veteran in crypto, you don't invest with emotions. Once you bring emotions into trading or into investing, you always make very bad mistakes. And most people will buy this token right here, they'll sell it right here, or they won't even sell it. They'll think it'll go back up to here and it'll come back down, and then when it comes down here, they'll start panic selling. Or it's going to keep going down. But you have to invest into projects knowing that it's going to go down significantly. The way I invest personally, I'll give you a prime example, right? Let's say R Games, for example, right? R Games, where is it? Where's R Games gone? R Game, let's zoom out on the charts. If you was to ever buy this token, let's say you got a small bag here, right? You want to grab an initial bag somewhere around here. And then what the best thing to do is when you buy a new project is to buy a small amount at the beginning, a very small amount, something you don't mind that, if it goes down 40%, 60%, 70%, you don't mind if that happens. But you should always get an initial bag in a project you like. It doesn't matter what project it is. I'll give you a prime example. Viat was one that I found quite early. I got into Viat really early, made over 100x on it. And then if you zoom out here, right, all the way to the max charts, it was somewhere around 2022 times. It was completely dead right here, right? Most people thought it was going to keep going lower from here. but it was just kind of consolidating, going down, going up. But you should always grab an initial bag on these low cap projects, because you don't know what other community is looking at that project. When are they going to do a buy alert on that project? These low caps, they can get manipulated very easily. So the best thing to do is grab an initial bag, because you just don't know what's going to happen to them. An initial bag should be something that you don't mind if it goes down 40%, 50%, and then you DCA if it does go down. If it doesn't, then you should grab another bag. I'd only do 3-part DCAs. I grab my initial bag. If it goes down 70%, 60%, I don't really care, because that is what I was expecting on my initial bag. If it doesn't, then I'll be happy. But if it does, it doesn't matter to me. And then you DCA your second bag if it goes down. And then I generally tend to grab it at seed prices. So this is why you should understand, when are the seed prices, when is the best time to buy these tokens. Because if it comes down to seed prices, all the above investors, the idols, the privates, they're down at least 70 to 30%. So when they get their tokens every month, they're not going to sell being down 60 to 70%. They're going to wait to break even or be in profits, and then they're going to sell. So you should grab an initial bag just in case someone does a buy alert and you never see those prices again. But if it doesn't, then you should be okay if it goes down 70%. And then when it comes down to near seed prices, then you hit your second DCA, and what that will do is that will bring your average cost, from here all the way to down here. Your average buy price will be very lower. It will be very, very low. Because if you only grab a small bag initially and you grab a decent bag the second time round, your average cost will be cut down more than half. And then when you grab your final bag, your average cost will be somewhere near seed prices. And that's the best time to get into tokens, is either at seed prices or below seed prices. Because after seed prices, that's the lowest the token's ever going to go. All these early investors, they're not dumb enough to sell at 70% loss. So that's the best way to DCA into projects. Grab an initial bag just so it doesn't pump. If it does pump, at least you got something inside rather than missing it completely. And then when it goes down to seed prices, then you should DCA into the project. Star is dead. I 100% agree. Do I have any insider information on Brat? I do not, but President will have insider information on Brat. He is in a whale group there. Didn't know that Matt G haven't really followed it too far. Yeah, this is the thing with those kind of projects. I don't really like metaverse projects as it is, but that one didn't look too bad. The game looked pretty good as well. Which is more expensive, having a girlfriend or buying self-subscription? I don't know, my friend. It is. I mean, a lot of these YouTubers do charge a lot, though. They do charge a lot. But, if you establish yourself, then you can charge whatever prices you want. I've only been on YouTube recently, But, if I was on YouTube before, I probably would have been charging somewhere similar prices, because I've made so many gains compared to most other YouTubers. No other YouTuber has made as much as gains as I have. And this is the difference, right? If you look at the overall gains, I've made way more gains than every single other YouTuber. Multiple more gains. 100x here, 100x there, 100x on DMTR, 100x on Via. I don't know where I put it, somewhere around here. 100x on Via. These, even AI Tech, if it doesn't have a 10x, AGI doesn't have a 20x. That's like 400-500x for us. And this is the difference in investments. I only charge £30 a month. That's nothing compared to most of the YouTubers. If you want VC allocations, you can actually get £50 a month, because I am a VC. So I do get projects, private or seed sales. Any project I like. If a project's not worth, then I won't buy it. But if there's any good projects that's coming out, I can get into private or seed prices. You get a portfolio review with this as well. And this is just a normal VIP group. I don't really charge too much for my subscriptions. I just think there's better, I want to have more people have more money to invest into the projects rather than give it to me. That's why I charge the bare minimum. VRD is decent. FOMC this week, come in, prepare for mad moves, ups and downs. What Powell says. Yeah, FOMC this month is going to be very, very crucial, because it's gonna tell the market, are they going to cut or are they going to continue to keep the rates high? So it's going to be a very, very volatile month this month. Power is going to be, I don't think he's probably just going to tell you the same thing. Powell is just going to say they're going to keep rates for higher. And then when it comes to July, September, I think it's going to start cutting. Yeah, it was your hidden gem. Almost bought it. Nah, Spectre AI is not my hidden gem. That is not my hidden gem. It was alt, but I do have one more that I'm not going to release just yet because I haven't finished accumulating just yet. But that one is a micro cap. That's gonna be a giant. That will be a giant. My micro cap project in the VIP group will be a giant. Yeah, Mora and OTK are the very good ones to hold for the gaming project. I'll grab Munity as a DGen one. You do need a DGen gaming project. OTK is not DGen, Mora is not DGen. But I do hold a very low cap one. You do need a low cap one for high risk, high rewards. You don't put too much into it. And I hold Munity. Some people hold other projects. Yeah, I wouldn't buy more now. I'll buy it closer to the gaming one, to be honest. Maybe towards July, September times. Yeah, Russ, only a 30x. Only a 30x. I mean, look, I could add SMT on here. I did make like a 30x on SMT. If you go to my public group, you can join my public group. Every single one of these calls are in there. Before I made the private group, I did have a public group, and I did make 3 calls in there for about 3 years. And most of my calls are still in there. They are still in there. You can just search them up. They will be in there. So, I'm not just writing these down for fun. These have been documented. And, yeah. And this is the thing, right? You are welcome to the stream, my friend. It's good to see you. You can't have no emotions in crypto, bro. If it's your first bull run, I can understand why you have emotions. When you buy a coin, it's down like 40, 50%, you're going to start panicking. But, in a bull run, when everything kicks off again, you're going to wish you bought more even at those prices because everything goes parabolic. Money shifts from so many narratives to narratives that your money will just keep flowing. But you have to take profits whenever a narrative's dead, you take profits. You have to do it. These narratives will run for a few months. In those few months, a project can do like 100x very quickly. And this is why you should definitely look to, accumulate these coins. Adam, good to see you, my friend. What do I think of WeCoin? WeCoin was one that I was bullish on before. I did call it. I did hold it. But I took profits on it. I think I held like 3% of the supply at one point. I did hold like 3% of WeCoin. Hold on, I'll have a look at Acon. So what's your game plan? Are you TA type of person? I do know how to do a little bit of TA. I'm not the best TA person in the world. I have a few TA people in my group that do the TA for me. However, I can do TA. I generally go with more with sentiment, but I do have some TA specialists in my group. Adam's a very good TA guy. Hoover's a very good TA guy. I have a few other ones as well in the VIP group. Are we doomed if rate cuts doesn't happen in 2024? Well, rate cuts will happen anyways. But if it doesn't happen, then I think we'll have a longer bear market. That will definitely be the case. If rate cuts don't happen, then we will have a longer bear market. It will just be consolidating. I think if it doesn't cut anytime soon, then I think people are going to start selling Bitcoin. We could probably potentially go down a lot more. So yeah, if Bitcoin was to go down like 15%, bro, these altcoins are going to get violated, bro. What do I think of WeCoin? I think it's a DGen pick, Adam. I was in contact with the CEO. They was doing some pretty good things. However, they did get on Mexi recently, which is bullish. But the CEO, I'll be honest with you, it doesn't know too much about crypto. It doesn't understand how crypto works, how to add good utility to tokens. But, me and my friend was helping them out. But these guys are decent, though. They got partnership with Chainlink, which is quite good. And they've got some sort of compliance in Malta. So, these guys are decent. For a DGen project, this is not too bad. You can actually earn with this now. They have like a couple Bitcoin miners. If you hold their properties, then ultimately you can basically earn Bitcoin by holding those properties. So it's not too bad. They got some sort of token utility. They do tokenize different stuff, real world assets, a bunch of different stuff. And they do actually have a few, if you go on Weco, this is reset.io, but if you go on Weco, they're two different companies. One does like real estate, and the one tokenizes other stuff, like just everything in general. But they are under one company, which is Reset. But this is not a bad project. This is the CEO right here. This guy right here. This guy right here is the CEO. He's not a bad guy. I held a couple of AMAs with him in my public group. Nadeem, whatever his name is. There's a DJ and pick at him. If you want to hold a small amount, if you don't hold any RWA project and you want a DJ one, this is a good safe. It's 100% in circulation, which is always bullish. But they just don't know how to market their project. This is the only problem. And they haven't really tokenized anything significant at the moment. That's my only concerns with this project. But I do hold a very small percentage now. But at one point I did hold like around 3% of the supply. So immune to emotions, exactly, Hoove. You have to be immune to emotions when you are investing into crypto. Now, I'm not planning to get rid of AI tech early 2024. Well, by the end of year. No, I'm not holding. I'm holding AI tech till the next GPU AI pump, and then I'll probably moonbag it after that. Maybe like 15% moonbag. Minlayer dead. Minlayer and Dio. Minlayer is terrible, bro. Yeah, join the VIP group. It is very cheap, my friend. It is very cheap. If you look at it, £30 a month, £50 a month, and you do get the best alpha. I do have the most, gains out of all the other VIP groups, and I charge the least amount. My recent call was Brat, which done a 16x. So, you'll be making money even on trades. Yeah, but look, everyone in Minlayer for me is a dead project because it will probably perform, don't get me wrong. It will probably perform. But the problem with Minlayer is the CEO has a lot of accusations behind him. He is known to use VC money to buy luxury items instead of developing the project. And this is a little bit of, insider information. A couple people that we know was in contact with the Minlayer team. Now, this guy gave Minlayer CEO the opportunity to tokenize in Dubai. So the CEO of Minlayer had the opportunity to, become the tokenizer for Dubai. And he basically flopped the opportunity because he was very incompetent. He didn't know how to act. He couldn't provide a clear, statement of how they're going to tokenize, anything like that. So these guys are pretty much frauds. They don't know how to tokenize. They just claim they know how to, they just claim under the RWA narrative, but they don't have nothing going in that sector. They can't tokenize. They haven't tokenized anything. No one's building on Minlayer. The most bullish aspect was Atomic Swap, which they took half of the team and turned it into a separate project that is built on Minlayer because no one else was building on Minlayer. So they made that project in order to influence other people to build on Minlayer. And even then, no one has yet to build on Minlayer. And this is the problem with these type of projects. When no one's building on them, there is no activity going on the blockchain, on their chain. And ultimately, it becomes boring. No one's going to invest into these type of projects. This team is constantly dumping this project. And this is why you see any pumps get sold off, because people are waiting to get out of this. So anytime it pumps, people will sell this. And this is why it's not worth the investment, in my opinion. I don't really like Minlayer at all, bro. I held it, got rid of it, bought BVM with it, and then ultimately made like a 3x on BVM. And this is one that I called very early. I got into Minlayer like 5 cents, 5-6 cents. I can't remember what it was. And, I did a decent amount of number on it. And then this is the thing. You can't marry your bags. If the team's not developing, the team's not doing anything. They can get little partnerships here and there, but that's not really bullish, bro. You want to see projects building on them. And that's why I like BVM. There's literally new projects every other week building on BVM. And that shows a sign of a good project. Whereas this project right here is not really, no one's building on them. You know, the team's dumping the project. There's no marketing going on. They got desperate. They didn't do no AMAs at all because the project just had a natural pump all the way up here. But after that, they got desperate and they started doing AMAs and stuff when it was too late, when everyone, the whole community was getting stressed out. And, you know, this token was just constantly dumping back down. It will pump, but it just won't give that much returns. And the CEO is a known scammer. You know, he's known to paying off VCs to back them in a court case. They're in a court case right now, and they have lost that court case. There's clear evidence. I have the evidence, you know, in my VIP group, and this is why we sold MinLayer. There's clear evidence that these guys have lost this court case. They had some in-team problems, and they sued each other. And the Enrico did lose that suit case with the law case. He appealed and lost the appeal as well. So this is why I'm not bullish on this project. Should I sell MinLayer, B5 Labs, Gate, and get? Oh, well, this is the thing, right? I would definitely. Well, I don't like selling projects at a loss because MinLayer will go back down to we'll go back up to all-time highs when the narrative kicks in. It just won't give too much returns. If you're down on it and only any of those investments, I don't recommend selling. You know, this is why you gotta be careful what you invest into. But Alt is a very good project. I think you should definitely hold it. I'm just waiting for them to just reply, you know, why that 1%, why that one wallet holds 90% of the supply. They did say that it's for the mining because 65% of Alt is for mining, and the rest is the vesting schedule. And Genesis accounts are generally mining accounts. So yeah, I'm just waiting for them to confirm that before I give another buy alert. Yeah, July is a good time to buy Immunity, my friend Hoove. That is exactly right. How high can DMTR go? Well, DMTR has already pumped almost 100x. How much higher can it go? Maybe like 200 or 300 million market cap. So around a 5 to 6x from here. No. DMTR could potentially go to about maybe like a 10x from here. 10x from here would be very massive for all the early investors. That's like a 1000x for us. My DMTR is only a moon bag, obviously. No one holds. If you put anything significant in a project, you're not gonna hold the full amount, you know, all the way to the 100x, bro. Anyone that tells you they made a 100x on the full amount is just lying to you. I got a DMTR after like a 20x or something. I just moonbagged it. You understand what I'm saying? So there's no anyone who tells you they held all the way is just either dumb or they put very low amounts of money into it. Yeah, the community is hard work and the team is great. For what project are you talking about? Naka is a very, very good project. Oh, Dog, what is it? Duke the dog. What the fuck is that? I'll have a look at it for you, my friend. Duke. What is it? Duke? It's right here, right? What the fuck is this? Oh, the dog. Boy, these meme coins are fucking retarded, bro. What the fuck is this? Oh, this one. Isn't this the one that Seppo was shilling? What's the market cap? 4.3 million. Liquidity is locked. Chart's looking not too bad. They probably come down here, retest the lows. About 2 point thingy. And it could probably potentially go have another leg up. But it will come down, you know. It's putting a double top, so it's going to come down now, I think. If it goes back up, we don't know. But it has put a double top, and it is going to start coming back down now, my friend. That is a little bit of TA for you guys. But yeah, this is going to come down. Can you look at OML? OML sounds familiar, to be fair. You gotta find me, bro. I can't find this project, bro. OML. Okay, Naka price prediction. I think Naka is the most likely coin in the gaming sector that can reach at least $5 billion in market cap. If any project in the crypto space out of the mid caps, gaming wise, that can actually reach at least 3 to 5 billion, I think Naka can do it. I think Naka can still do a 30x from here, between a 30 to 40x. It is one of the best gaming projects, and they've partnered with Microsoft, which is even more bullish. 50% in circulation, dilution is not too bad for this either. Oh, is it Omi? Yeah, Omi, that's the one. Oh, this one here, Omi. This ain't worth the investment, bro. This is. It's already broken support, bro. It's broken the yearly support. You know, it comes down here, pumps like a 2x, and just comes back down. This is a terrible project. This is a very old project. Since been out since 2020, the end of the bull when it came out. Yeah, this is not worth the investment, my friend. When did I call Brat? It was like 100k market cap I called Brat. And I think it was a 16x actually, not even a fucking... it was a 16x. I called it a 100k market cap in the meme coin chat. Can you check my MMA has pumped the last week? MMA. What project's that, bro? Oh, Meme Alliance. Yeah, this has pumped actually. $100k market cap. Yeah, meme coins they are pumping a little bit. Oh, is this shit gaming project? But when you broke even on this, get rid of this, bro. If you break even on this, just get rid of it. This project is fucking ass. To be fair, this kind of games, right? If you try playing the game and the earning is lucrative, then it could be worth the investment, my friend. It could be worth the investment. Because generally with these gaming projects, ultimately what the most important aspect is the earning aspect. If you can earn money when you're playing it, then that project will perform out. Everyone will play it. But it has to be lucrative though. Shit's making my fucking water bottle hot, man. Blender DCI. Blender got a lot of FUD recently. That's why you're seeing it go down. Yeah, Blender's not a bad project, I'll be honest with you. It is not a bad project. $30 million in market cap, almost 100% in circulation. The website doesn't look too bad. People are utilizing it. Well, I don't know if people are utilizing it or not, but developers program, they got Microsoft, Nvidia, Intel. I don't know how legit these are. I haven't really looked into it. But, you know, when the GPU narrative kicks off, this will pump. How much? Hard to say, to be fair. Hard to say. I mean, there's a lot of influences behind this. You could potentially see this reaching $1 billion in market cap. Maybe close to $1 billion, I think. Maybe around 700 million. Maybe like another 30x from here. It's hard to say. There's no docs team for these projects, so is anyone going to actually invest into them? I don't think so. Any institutions? I don't think so. Yeah, but Blender's not a bad project though. It is not a bad project. I wouldn't be mad if you held Blender. DCI, I don't really like DCI, my friend. You know, it just looks like it's been pumped and done by a group. If you zoom out onto it, it's just been pumped. You know, this is always a buy alert, this sharp wick. Pumped, you know, probably got pumped a little bit. Now just back down to previous lows. And it's going to continue to go lower. You know, it's going to continue to go lower. $6 million in market cap. I would potentially grab this around $3 million in market cap. I just, you know, there's too many projects like this, my friend. You know, this whole concept of no docs team, you know, 5.5 tax, GPU, CPU, all these NVIDIA stuff. Like, this is basics. These are basic stuff. Very basic stuff. You know. Yeah, they are mixing now as well. Most of the money is for liquidity. DCI will pump to 10 million. I don't really like DCI, Adam. I'll give you a prime example, right? DCI, look at the trading volume, terrible for $6 million in market cap. Let me show you a project that is like 7 times lower in market cap. Look at the volume, look at the difference. This is $1 million in market cap, and the trading volume is only half of what Thingy was. This was actually almost 200k a couple of days ago. It's just come back down now. But this is $1 million in market cap, 50% in circulation, and the trading volume is quite decent. It's on Mexi as well, just like DCI. If you look at the website, it does the exact same thing, more or less. GPU AI, leverage your unused leverage, your internet bandwidth. You can basically, just the whole concept of, mining tokens deep in AI. I can find 15 different projects that do the exact same thing. If you go down 5 tax, these are the kind of projects, DCI, Lanify, these are the type of projects you buy during a hype. You don't hold them for the long term because they're just going to keep going lower. And DCI, as soon as it breaks that 60 support, is going to go down even lower. Right? So as soon as it breaks this support, it's going to go down way more. And it's already broken the 60 marks. This was a 60 mark support right here. It's already broken that now. And now it's going to keep going lower now. And this is why you don't invest into these projects with 5 tax, because the team is going to keep selling. I haven't even looked at the, it's already 100% in circulation. I haven't looked into the wallets for this. I don't know if they're good or not. But they're just going to keep going lower. They're the type of projects you buy when AI pumps. OML. When the narrative's in play, that is when you buy them projects. So anyone that did buy that during that big pump, I hope you took profits. If you look at the holders, 14%. See, this is exactly why it is not worth the investment. Mexi holds 14% of the supply. They hold more than the actual fucking team. Do you understand what I'm saying? And Mexi is known for dumping tokens. And I know for a fact this is not in no vesting schedule. You see this? They're constantly dumping the token. They probably buy a little bit more. They dump, they buy. This is why these type of projects are not worth the investment. You understand what I'm saying? So Mexi is always selling these all the time. They're adding liquidity or they're selling. When Mexi holds this much of a supply, Mexi always dumps these tokens, bro. If you look at AWT, it's a prime example of why you don't give Mexi, a large amount of the tokens. And this project has given Mexi 14% of the supply. This is why you're going to see this constantly dumping, bro. You think Mexi cares about these projects, longevity? They don't care. Have a look at this one right here. Let me show you what Mexi does to these projects, bro. Go look at Mexi right now. 4% of the supply. They hold more than 4% actually. They've got 2 wallets. That's the crazy thing. They're just dumping every single hour. Every couple hours, they're just dumping. Look how much tokens they sold. You understand what I'm saying? So this is why I don't like DCI. Because Mexi holds 14% of the supply. Mexi over here holds 2 different wallets. Around 6% of the supply. And they just dump every day. They're going to keep dumping DSI down more and more and more. I would only buy DSI as a trade. This is why I have it as a short-term play. You only buy them when the narrative kicks in. You don't hold them long-term. You know what I'm saying? When all AI GPU coins start pumping, I would buy DCI as a trade and I would buy Lanify as a trade. I wouldn't hold them now and then, they're just going to keep dumping. So anyone that actually holds that token, I would grab it lower. I wouldn't touch it now because Mexis is going to keep dumping this down, bro. I promise you. You'll see in a couple of weeks. Hey, I'm in your group. Good stuff over there. I wanted to know what you think about Neural AI. Ticker Neural got in a very early because the team is not doxed. Yeah, with Neural AI, if you got in quite early, it is pumping. This is one that Crypto Gains did pump, and it did pump very well. It pumped very well. If you had this long term, I would potentially take profits, get your initial out with a bit of profits, and just leave a moon bag. But this project is built on Tau, so it will do well. Can you check Crodo? GFAL Omiria. Have we moaned about on the stream yet? Yeah, Huve, I just moaned about AWT just now. I just gave you, bro. When you give Mexi any like the tokens, bro, all they're gonna do is just keep fucking dumping. So this is where you gotta be careful giving these exchanges, bro. They just dump your token. They don't give a fuck about your project. Why would Mexi got thousands of projects on there, bro? Why do they really care about fucking one that's narrative's not kicked in? Yeah, DCI is not gonna pump to 10 million glyph, Adam. I'm sorry to tell you, my friend, but it's so basic, bro. It's too basic. 5 tax, just a website, no docs team. Like I said, all the money is gonna flow into the best projects, the top projects. It's not gonna flow into these little shit ones. I want to buy Lanify over over DCI. Lanify is performing way better than DCI. Look at Lanify, bro. Just have a look at Lanify. It's already up like 2x on the weekly. If you bought it here, you would have been up ultimately 2x at the heights, just over 2x. It's just been coming down very slowly, and now it's just found its base. Now this is a much better project to buy over, DCI, because DCI is like I think it's like $8 million in market cap. It's a lot higher than this. I think the real market cap for this is around 8 million. So I know it's 8 times the market cap. Mex is just going to keep selling it off. I would potentially grab this as a trade when the narrative kicks in. I wouldn't hold it long term though. OML, that's not even a token, bro. OML is not a token. That's not a token. Matt G, you keep finding these tokens. I can't find OML, my friend. I cannot find it. OML. Omelette swap. What the fuck is this? It's not even out yet. Have we moaned about souls yet? Nah. You're going to moan about souls, not on my stream. I've never called souls. Crodos. Let's have a look at Crodos, my friend. That one sounds very Crodo. Is that a meme coin? Oh, Crody. Drake's cat. What the fuck? 5 million market cap. Looks like it's bottomed out. If he holds this support, it might pump. These are risky, obviously. I can't give you financial advice on these, bro. These are just gambles. If you want to just hold him, potentially make it pump, it could pump. It's holding this region, to be fair. It could pump. But with these meme coins, it's 50-50, bro. If they can market it well, it'll pump. If not, then, it's just going to die out. GFAL Amiria. GFALs, I don't really like holding GFAL. Not right now. GFAL just is holding up fairly well. Just kind of consolidating. Pumps, comes down. Probably pump a little bit lower. Miria is like double the market cap of GFAL. And there is still a 1x more dilution to go. So the market cap for this will be around 200 million by the end of the bull run. I don't hold any of them. I used to hold Miria, sold it, took profits. GFAL I don't hold anymore either. I held it, but I traded it. OFN is not bad. It's not a bad token. OFN is not a bad token, to be fair. It's not a bad token. Let me check the vesting for OFN actually. I think OFN just has a bad vesting schedule from my memories. Yeah, if it comes down to these regions, could be worth the investment for a quick, short-term play. But these are not going to pump too much. Public marketing. Public's almost, will be done end of the year. Private just got their tokens. Seed just got their tokens. Let's see how much they're up first to see if it's worth the investment. Yeah, this ain't worth the investment, my friend. Seed sales are up 16x. They're just going to keep dumping this down. KOLs are up 6x. Private's up almost 7x. And even the idols are up 5x. Yeah, this ain't worth the investment short term. Or even, I don't even think this is worth the investment in general. This is a very early investor project, and they're up too much, and they're all getting the tokens now. So I wouldn't touch that project, my friend. Can you review Chirply? Yeah, Chirply is a very good project, my friend. Chirply is a very good project. If you look at it across the board, it's one of the projects that's been holding up very well. Very well. It's been holding up extremely well. It's come down now, though. I think it's lost that support, actually. Yeah, but Chirply is a very good project. It could potentially come down to the 0.12 region around here and then hold that support there. If it breaks that support, then we're going down to the 0.5 region, which over here, which would be a very good investment. Very good DCA if it comes down to these regions. You know, we got into it around here before it pumped massively because I had that insider info on it. Yeah, but Chirply is a good project though. Boys, smash the like button. Let's get to 40 likes exactly. There's no point investing into quant platform. I'll explain to you in a second. Yeah, so the problem with quant platform is, or Quant's platform. So Quants is, you know, a token where the narrative is 50-50. And this is why you've seen it come down all the way almost back down to, you know, the lows over here. If you held this token, you would have had to hold this for like 3 years. You know, you would have to hold all this for 3 years. Well, this is not the price. This was when it got bridged, it got hacked. So one of the most, you know, important aspects about this is it is a quantum resistant hack project, but it got hacked. So that automatically threw me off. I don't like projects that, you know, aim to prevent hacks that get hacked. I don't like that type of stuff. It throws me off a project. Now you would have to hold this for around 2 years. You know, for about 2 years. It was around these regions for about 2 years just to get a 5x on the project. 5 to 6x. I don't see the point of holding a project for that long just to get a 5 to 6x. You understand what I'm saying? So I personally don't hold this project. I wouldn't hold this project. The narrative is 250-50. It is a good project. However, the narrative is too early in my opinion. This whole concept of quantum resistance is one that is too early because no one has access to quantum computers right now. Only the top companies do. So unless everyone in the world, you know, has a quantum computer like is, you know, our normal computers, there's no incentive for this project to do well. No one's going to do some big quantum hack for this narrative to kick off because not many people have it. I haven't even heard of quantum computers ever. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know who even holds them. Maybe IBM holds them. But, you know, most people don't have it. So this narrative is too early. This is why you don't see this project performing too well. You might do like another 5 to 10x from here. Maybe a 10x from here. Like 500 million maybe. I can't see you doing any more than that. This is why I don't hold this project, my friend. I think the narrative is too 50-50. You want to put your money in an AI project because you know AI is going to pump. But why would you put your money in a narrative that's 50-50? You understand what I'm saying? So OMI, but I just did OMI. OMI is emo code, bro. This project right here. This is not a good project. I've already went through this. Both of them are not good projects. Spectral Labs. Isn't that the thingy one, the BRC21? Yeah, I'm gonna do the 2 hours, bro, and then I'm gonna cut off. I've been on live for 2 hours. Fucking hell. It's not in here. Is that in the other one? Let me have a look. Spectral Labs. but there is no Spectral Labs. So this, I'm guessing, is this one here, spec. 120 million in market cap. It is quite high. Oh, this project right here, this could do well. However, the early investors are up huge on this. I have seen this before. It is like a coding product. It's backed by Coinbase Ventures, Google, Gradient Ventures. I don't know what that is. But there is quite a few big companies backing this project. Circle is a big one. Samsung Next is a big one. Google Gradient is a big one. However, the vesting schedule for this project isn't that good. The vesting schedule isn't that good for that project. However, it is a decent project though. But the vesting schedule is too harsh. The early investors are up too much on this. And it is fairly new project. For $100 and something million in market cap, 4 million trading volume is terrible. That's always they don't have too many. They got Bybit, which is a tier 1 exchange. Mexi, decent. Oh, they got crypto.com. Yeah, they got some very good exchanges, but the volume for this is terrible. But the project is decent though. I just wouldn't invest in it because the vesting schedule is too harsh for that one. I have checked this out before. Redo, that's a meme coin, right? Yeah, Redo is $71 million in market cap meme coin. How much more can it do? Maybe like another 10x. It didn't really pump too much in the recent AI narrative. I mean, the meme narrative. I wouldn't hold this project, my friend. Sandy, I said meme coin, WeCoin is a decent DGM project to hold in the RWA narrative. WeCoin isn't too bad to hold. If you don't have any RWA projects, this one's not a bad one to hold. It is DGen, but it is still a very good project to hold. Small amounts though. Yeah, gaming is almost a decent buys. The vesting isn't too bad for this. Well, it was harsh. However, they have unlocked a decent amount of tokens. What was it called? Gaming. Or is it gaming? Boys, I'll be live for like another 5 minutes. Then I'm going to cut off, bro. My throat's hurting from talking too much. Yeah, I mean, look. I don't know where that 58% of the token is. If you can see over here, 50% of the tokens is untracked. I'll have to check what that is. Now, I'm assuming... Oh, that's the ecosystem development. Okay. I'm guessing that's everyday unlocks. But the vesting for this isn't too bad. Private sales, they just got their tokens now. These are all done more or less. Airdrop's almost done. Team get those tokens in a 5-year vesting schedule, which is quite good. These guys have 1-year vesting schedule. They get all of the tokens by the end of 2025. Let me see how much these guys are still up. Yeah, I'll still wait for this to go under. I wouldn't buy this until these guys are down a bit. They're just going to keep selling off otherwise because they just get the tokens now. They're going to sell off as much as they can now. So this will potentially go a little bit lower before it's worth buying. When the private investors are down like 20%, 30%, then I would look to potentially grab that project. Omi is a good project. I just don't think it's worth the investment, my friend. Omi is a good project. Let me look at Spec AI, but I can't remember the vesting schedule for it. But you said the tokens come out in 2025. Maybe I was thinking about the wrong project. So where's that 29% then? So that's the treasuries. Yeah, but the tokens come out in the bull run though. If we see an AI pump before that, then it's not too bad. You're about 2x dilution, to be fair. Yeah, you're right, my friend. You are right. The vesting schedule for this isn't too bad. Yeah, but look at these guys are up 4x. This is my concern. The vesting schedule was decent, but what I meant was the early investors are up too much. If the idols are 4x, just think about what these guys are up, bro. They're probably up at least. Oh, why did I remove Chirply from my gems? Because I replaced it with Alt. Khalid, walaikum salam, my brother. How are you doing? Yeah, I love BTC. You're right, my friend. But it wasn't the vesting schedule. I'm talking about the early investors are up too much, because IDOs are up 4x. Just imagine what these venture capitalists are up, bro. They're up at least. They're probably up at least like 12x. I reckon at least. That's why the prices are undisclosed, because but these guys are up. To be fair, this is not a bad investment, I would say. Yeah, it's not a bad investment. It is locked for 1 year though. So, but just know during these times, there's going to be a lot of dumping by the VCs. A lot of dumping. But 100 million market cap, I would rather buy AI tech, my friend. So this is the whole point. Would you buy that or AI tech? I would buy AI tech. AI tech's GPU, that's just a coding program. Who's really going to use a coding program, my friend? This is lower in market cap. This is going to be on Binance, most likely, almost guaranteed. Spectral AI is not going to be on no. It's not going to be on no. What's it called? On Binance, is it? But Spectral AI is a good project, though. They do have some very good backers. But this will be on Binance. I would rather hold AI tech over Spectral AI. You could hold a Spectral AI, though. I wouldn't be mad if you held it in your portfolio. It is a good project. I just think it's too big in market cap. Yeah, so what I meant by bad vesting, it just means that the early investors are up too much. But they get the tokens in a year anyway, so if you don't see, AI pump at that stage, and it pumps, let's say in July times, then this will get suppressed by the VCs. The VCs are going to dump this down too much, because they're probably up at least 10x now. And if it goes to another 10x, that's like they're up going to be way more. They're probably even up like 100x at some point. If Spectral AI was to do another 10x from this point, the early investors will be up like 100x. So, are you going to hold a token with the early investors who hold, a majority of the supply? Where's it gone? The investors hold 40% of the supply. So if AI doesn't pump, before May, do you want to hold a token where 40% of the supply is for early investors? If Spectral AI does another 10x, just the IDOs are up 40x. I reckon that the other people are up at least 100x. So do you want to invest into a project, because you're taking a gamble of when AI is going to pump? If AI pumps, in July times, August times, all of these guys are up like almost 100x, let's say, by the time this goes up, because this will go up with the rest of the market. If it does another 2-3x, there's early investor of 30x minimum. So you want to hold a project where when these guys get their tokens, it's going to dump it down and compress the price. I don't think that's worth the investment. This is exactly what I meant, that investing is bad. The whole point is you're gambling on when AI is going to pump. If AI pumps in July, these guys are just going to suppress the price, bro. They're not going to let the project pump. They're already up like 40-50x. They're going to move on to the next project. That's what VCs do. VCs don't hold a project for too long. They move on to another project. This is how they make the money. I am a VC. I understand how they work. You invest into the projects, and then when you make your money, you move to other projects. You don't hold. It's not like you don't marry these projects. That's what a lot of VCs do. They buy, they sell, they move on. They buy, they sell, they move on. They don't care about the project. So this is why I don't think this is worth the investment. I did not remove Chirply. I just replaced it with Alt. All right, boys. Oh, Diego, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for that as well. I am the best gem hunter on YouTube, indeed. This is why you see a lot of YouTubers copying my picks, because I am the best gem hunter in the group. Okay. Boys, smash the like button. I am going to be wrapping it up. Well, this is the thing, BTC. I love BTC, right? If AI does pump early, then I think it would be worth the investment, because you probably get like a 7 to 8x, maybe 5 to 7x on this short term. However, if AI was to pump in July times, then I don't think it'll be worth the investment, because the early investors are going to be up so much. As soon as they get their tokens, they're just going to dump it down. 40% is a massive amount of tokens to give to early investors. So I would personally rather hold AI tech, which is much better. 1x dilution, It's kind of a gamble with this one. It's not going to pump anytime soon, though. This is the problem, is it's not going to pump anytime soon, because the narrative, AI GPU narrative, already pumped this year. So I don't think it's going to pump that much. It'll move with the market, but in terms of the pump you're looking for, it's not going to pump anytime soon. And this has been this exact same price for a while. It's just consolidating. So yeah, you could buy it before the VCs get the tokens. Yes, you can. If you used to buy this now, it's 100 million in market cap, though. It would take a lot of money to move this. This is the only problem. You would need another 180 million to double it, to do a 2x. Thank you very much, Crypto God. I appreciate you, my friend. That's why I had someone already sent me this project. This is the thing. Someone has already sent me this project. I did look into it. The project was decent. The investing was decent. It's just the early investors up too much, and they get the tokens. It's kind of a gamble. As I mentioned before, it's a gamble. Not July for the unlocks, man. 2025. Yeah, July 2025 though. AI is not gonna pump anytime soon. This is my point. This is what I'm saying. It's not even in July. They get the tokens in when was the token out? They get the tokens in 57% of the supply comes out in 10 months. That comes out all at once. Do you think that's worth the investment? I don't think that's worth the investment. But like I said, my friend, if you want to hold this before the VCs get their tokens, it's not a bad investment. But would I hold this for the bull run? I wouldn't, because once these guys get their tokens, they're gonna dump the shit out of it. So yeah. Am I on X? Yes, I am on X. Come into my public group. The link is in the description for that. It's called HTBTC group. Come into that group. I will put my X on there. I haven't been too active on X. However, I am going to start getting more active on X. I'll put my X in my description as well, actually. I need to start doing that. No worries, my friend. Like I said, if you want to hold it before, the VCs get their tokens, which is like probably January next year, I reckon. February, between March to April times, they'll get their tokens. They're going to start dumping this down. So you have to be very careful. Boys, thank you guys for tuning in, bro. I've been live for 2 hours, but I am going to be wrapping it up now. I appreciate everyone that came in today. I'll have a look at it at the next live stream. You know what? I'll have a look at it for you quickly, bro. Fucking hell. XRP healthcare. Come on, bro. What the fuck is this? This is an XRP token. Oh, bro. What the fuck? Bro, anything to do with XRP, I just wouldn't touch it. Why can't I open the website? Yeah, anything to do with the XRP, I just wouldn't touch it, my friend. Fuck this token, bro. I'll have a look at it in the next live stream. Gaylord. Why is your name Gaylord? Yeah, I'll have a look at it on the next live stream, my friend. I'll be live tomorrow though. I'll be live tomorrow. Just come in tomorrow, same time, about 7:30 UK time. I'll be live, and I'll have a look at this. I'll have a look at this. I don't know why I can't open the website, but thank you boys for coming in. I'm gonna cut off now. I've been live for 2 hours, man. It's too long.